This is Tsing Yi Station. Tsing Yi is an interchange station of the MTR between the Tongchong Line and Airport Express on Tsing Yi Island in Hong Kong. The station is located between Sunny Bay and Liking stations on the Tongchong Line and between Airport Station and Kowloon Station on the Airport Express. The livery of the station is dull teal. Tsing Yi Station is connected to a major interchange for buses and minibuses situated adjacent to the station, which serves as a public transport hub for the new territories. It is embedded into the Maritime Square shopping center. The station, built as part of the Lantau Airport Railway project, was constructed between December 1994 and March 1998 by Japanese contractors Maeda Corporation. Tsing Yi Station opened together with the Tongchong Line on June 22, 1998, with Airport Express services commenced 2 weeks later on July 6. Tsing Yi Station is located in the northeastern quarter of the island of the same name, slightly to the west of Kowloon and mainland Hong Kong. To the west is Tsing Yi Town Park, while the Tsing Yi Sports Ground lies to the south. Otherwise, much of the area is residential, with a number of educational establishments nearby. As with other MTR stations, Tsing Yi is a prime site for transit-oriented development by the MTR Corporation, whose properties division develops land above and in the vicinity of its stations. Owing to its ideal location between Kowloon and Lantau Island, MTR Properties has heavily invested in commercial and residential developments around Tsing Yi. The most prominent of this investment being Maritime Square, a large shopping center extending from the station, and the residential estate Tierra Verde, which lies on top of the station. MTR offers morning express service, allowing passengers to take the Airport Express from Tsing Yi to Hong Kong stations. Commuters wishing to reach Hong Kong faster and more comfortably can pay using their Octopus card at dedicated gates for $25, compared with Tongchong Line, which is around $10 to $12. So it's double the price if you want to take Airport Express during the morning rush hours to express down to Hong Kong from here. But it is only for morning rush hours. Evening rush hours doesn't offer express services back from Hong Kong to Tsing Yi. This office is available only every day except Sundays and public holidays from 7 to 10 a.m. in the morning. But all of those Airport Express trains that you can take from the morning from here to Hong Kong are just simply trains that departed from the airport, so it's not like short trips that actually depart from here. The station has 4 stories above ground level. The ground floor has a taxi stand outside and has access to the concourse on the first floor. The concourse is integrated with the Maritime Square shopping center. The second floor houses the Tongchong Line platform for trains for Hong Kong Station, and the third floor houses the Tongchong Line services towards Tongchong. At the Airport Express departure and arrival platforms, there is a free Wi-Fi hotspot available. Unlike at Kowloon and Hong Kong stations, in-town check-in facilities for flights are not available at this station. As with other Airport Express stations, the Airport Express and Tongchong Line platforms are separated with a different paid areas. Thus, passengers changing between the two lines must go downstairs and exit the gates, then head back up to enter the gates for Tongchong Line for Airport Express services. Tongchong Line platforms, all of the platforms for this station are built as a stacked platform arrangements, with Tongchong Line platforms primarily on one side and the Airport Express platform on the other side. Alright, here we are at Tsing Yi Station. This is actually the second floor of the station because the ground floor is right here. So I'm over here at A1, which is the main entrance to Tsing Yi Station. So here we are. We have A1 and A2. A1 is right here, serving Maritime Square Shopping Center 2, which is on the outside, which is a lamer part of Maritime Square, the bus interchange, which we're going to walk over there right now, and also the minibus terminus. So many routes with this guy going 312 service going to Lei Mokshu in Chunwan. Very decent minibus actually. Diesel. I didn't expect actually that we have diesel minibuses over here. More minibuses, those are all garbage. And more minibuses over there, those are also garbage. But so many routes here. This is actually the major hub for all sorts of transport. Because Park Island, Ma Wan, also has their own services for buses that also connects over here to Tsing Yi. So Tsing Yi has that, and also minibuses to Chunwan, to Kwai Fong, Kwai Hing, Kwai Ting areas. All sorts of stuff, and buses to go further areas. And I really like the designs over here because the minibus is actually situated on ground level, separated from the bus terminus, which then you have an easy idea on where the stuff are. Because you see all the ground floor stuff are minibuses, and the bus terminus is over here, which is kind of weird because it's actually not right directly connected to the station compartments. It is actually, you have to walk through Maritime Square 2 over here before you can actually reach the bus terminus, because you have to go through it. There's a side door, then you open the doors to go through, or you enter from ground level. But ground level is like the inconvenient floor because it's not a decent exit that actually links to ground floor. There is one exit to go to ground floor, but that exit is kind of crappy and trashy, so that's why. Here we are at Maritime Square 2, which is part of MTR Malls. So now main point is not the shopping center. Main point, I'm over here just for the bus terminus, which is over here. There are decent estates is listed on there. Chernon Estate, Chern Fat Estate. All these are just down a little bit on the ground near the station areas, while we have all of the other industrial center of Tsing Yi and also some of the other estates further away, which requires you probably to take bus up there. Here we are at the bus terminus with, what the hell is this car doing here? Bro. Now there are two routes over here, which is basically probably like the only two routes that is packed most of the time, which is the 248M and the 249M. Now I filmed at the 249M last year. It's a circular route to Mayfair Gardens, which there is a route from Chunwan as well to connect with it. And we have 248M. 248M usually just use these Scania buses, and that's a really short circular route to go to Cheng Wang, which is a estate just slightly up the hill a little bit. And we have some long routes as well at this area, including 249X. That is a long route going to Sha Tin, Pok Hong Estate at Sha Tin Y Station, literally next to Sha Tin Y Station. Basically, it's just terminating at Sha Tin Y Station for that one. We have Yun Long routes, which is the 68E service. I think it's 68E. And also 68A, I think also comes here. And the Sheng Shui route. There that goes, 279X to Fan Ling, Lun Wo Hui via Sheng Shui and the Northern Highway. One of the longest routes here. I don't remember what else we have over here. I think we have I don't remember. We have Cross Harbor 948. That one goes to the estates, not here. Damn, I don't remember what route. 68 series definitely have some 68E and also 68A for sure. These two are services that actually terminates here as well, which those goes to Yun Long and Long Ping, which is pretty crazy. 68A via Chun Mun actually. So that's the bus terminus. It's pretty basic. It's just the middle here is the layover bay, and then the stands are all around the square, the circle, which this is mostly the packed areas. There goes PC 6429 on the 248M service. Packed. Today's a Sunday, it is packed. There that goes. Frequency is insane for this guy. Like 10 minutes per bus or something like that. There that goes. We're gonna turn down the path over there to lead straight down to the ground floor. 279X over there also boarding passengers. I will actually come over here so you can see how they drive down. It's pretty cool. You can see them right here because the path is right there. There's the path. Today is Sunday, so that's why you can see so many people camping out, because those are all of the domestic helpers for Hong Kong families. They have their holiday on Sundays and they usually just do this. Occupies public areas like this, which is kind of annoying, but I guess they're not breaching or like breaking the law or whatever. So here comes the 248M service driving down. This is the path that leads back down to the ground level. Here it comes! There it goes! On the 248M service. You can see right there is actually just the harbor, which is where the coastline is, because as soon as you leave the station for Tsing Yi, it's just crossing over to Lai King. So that's that. There's a lot of extensive bridges right here, which you can actually walk up there, which is actually, that's part of the highway actually, to cross the bridge over to Tsing Yi West. Tsing Yi West is literally across us, which Tsing Yi West video is coming up next week, something around there, which you will see Tsing Yi Island from Tsing Yi West. For that one, there is a door here to MTR and Maritime Square 1 on ground level. And there's a smoke break staircase. No. Walk back into Maritime Square. There is a quick shot on Tsing Yi residential areas. There is one estate already right there, which you can see the estates very clearly when you take Tongchong Line. When you take the trains towards the Lantau, you can see all the stuff. It's pretty old actually, all of the buildings over here. It's just without the MTR in the past, it's very inconvenient because you have to take buses to Chunwan. So I don't know whether you saw just a yellow bus just drove by the back there, a single decker. That's the route that comes from Ma-Wan, operated by Ma-Wan themselves. So that's Park Island Transit, I think they call that one, for the yellow routes, which is the 330 and the 330S service. 330S I think goes to Kwai Fong, but 330 comes here to Tsing Yi. So from Ma-Wan, Park Island, for resident service most of the time. Here we are at A1. Let's enter the station. This is a huge station, completely crazy. And one thing before we go in, this is where we started, and you can see the spiral structure right there. That is the car park. Yes, that is the car park. That is the path that the cars have to drive up to reach the car park. The car park is located at the top floor of Tsing Yi Station. So that's why you need to drive up this. How many turns you have to drive to the top where you can park your car? Crazy. Wonder any one of you have confidence in driving that. Yep, you have to drive all the way up to the top before you can park. Which is already cool enough and decent enough that you actually get the parking for this station because there's Airport Express. So here we are entering, and we have A2, which is just on this side. This is so cool. You look at this, it's pretty cool stuff right there. And here's Maritime Square 1, which this is the exit for A2, which is for this. And the other thing is the Tierra Verde housing property by MTR, which is having a exit right here, just over here. Let's walk over there just to show you that. It's a pretty huge shopping center because inside the station, there is an exit on the Tongchong Line platforms. One exit per platform for Maritime Square direct connection as well, which we were going to walk up there later on to see it. And here's the entrance to Tierra Verde, right there. Right there, and that's the housing property. That's good enough. Let's go over for more exits. And here's the main part of the station. Let's enter. Which this is the main concourse. We have shops around here. B and C is at the back for the exits. Now B is another exit just leading into freaking, oh, cops here, crap. So yeah, this is not good. We got cops here. Hang on. So B is actually an exit that actually goes to Tsing Yi Park, which I've actually mentioned a little bit, but it's basically not accessible directly to it. You have to go through Maritime Square as well for the exit B, which is kind of crappy, but yeah, we got 3 cops on the outside of this wall, so it's gonna be really annoying. But let's just go to B really quickly, then we can avoid the cops. So you see here's the B sign saying turn to left to go to Tsing Yi Park. But as soon as you see where B is, okay boy. So you see where B is, it's just right there, and it's just leading into Maritime Square again. So I don't know whether I want to walk to it's probably just where the coastline is. So this way to lead to B for Tsing Yi coastline, and with C, which is the worst exit for the station. Let's go there. There's C right there, which is this way. Let's just take the escalator down. The cops are following me though. Damn. Let's just walk down there. It's pretty empty down here. There's literally not much. Okay, so the cops have left because their police cars parked right there. So there's C drop down. There's a Chinese medicine part right here. What? What? That's crazy. It's in the middle of nowhere. And actually, I want to say is this is actually a pretty cool area because of the Route 330 passengers. This is actually where you board the Route 330s right here. I actually never know that, but I just saw one departed. I didn't film. Oh, you can see it's still there. Right there. At the back there. It's having the signal on right now. There it goes. This is where it starts service, so I actually never know that. So this is where it terminates. There's Tinking Road just out there. Now let's say is how many gates for this? 1, 2, and I have the signs right there. Shuttle bus. It's not a shuttle bus. It's literally a route, bro. Pick up and drop off area. You can drop off your taxis and cars from here. And there's the police car. 3. Oh, there's another 330. What the hell is that bus? That is a different type of bus I've never seen before. The one just left was just an E200. That's a high floor. That is a high floor coach. Oh my gosh, that's a high floor coach. Bro, that's literally high floor. Yes, that's the 1 hour per bus high floor bus because they're out of buses. They don't have enough low floors. So that's why every hour or so, I think every hour or every 2 hours, there's like one bus that's high floor, not accessible. More gates. And then I think there's another one right here. There's another one right there. And another one right here. So there's like 6 gates for this area, which right there is Tinking Road. Just out there. There's another isolated 7-Eleven right here. Not going to take the lift for now. Later on we do actually have to take the lift if I want to show you the station car park, but let's just head back up. That's C right there. We've seen all of the basic exits now. Let's take a look at the Airport Express part of the station because those are outside the gates before we enter the gates to Tongchong Line. I made it back up. More stuff here. Jesus Christ. Barbershop. And now we're just going to turn this way to take the lift. Actually, probably might as well just take the lift on the bottom because no, we don't. We take the escalator. So here's the separated part for Asia Expo and Airport Express. The Tongchong Line side is over there. That's where you enter the gates on that side. This is where you get up to Airport Express before you enter the gates up here. So we go up 1 level. So we have U1 right here. I think U1 is right there. And then ground level is the bottom. U1's right there. We're going to go up to U2 now for the arrival platform. So trains from airport and Asia Expo will stop right here. Which this floor is pretty cool because there is a toilet on this floor, which is actually the only toilet for the station. I'm not even joking. There is taxis that you can board directly from here if you drop off the Airport Express, and you can just go out and pay for it, premium stuff. And there is, I believe, luggage storage area. I don't know where it is, but I believe there is a luggage storage area. Little cool area right over here, though. Yeah, really cool area. Yeah, they said there's a luggage storage area, but I'm not so sure where it is. Oh, it's on that side. Never mind. So it's really wide open. Nothing up here because this is Airport Express, and this is for people that's arrived from the airport. One just arrived. There that goes. So you can't enter today because it's a Sunday. It's not doing morning rush hours on Mondays to Saturdays, so all of the gates are you cannot enter from here. It's just for exiting. So there it is. What the hell? More confused passengers, I think. So there's the toilets over there, which I actually just heard a staff inside the Tongchong Line platform saying, 去机场再上一层啊. And so there's the toilets right back there, which is, like I've just said, heard from one of the Tongchong Line coordinators actually saying that this is the only toilet of the station, or if you actually already enter the gates, you have to go to Liking Station for the toilets, which is so bad. There's a bookstore and also a package delivery thing right here. It's actually SF Express. I think you have this elsewhere as well, which is crazy. This floor is really crazy, like bookstore. So you can see that is U3 right there. So that's why they don't actually let you to walk the stairs from here, because they don't want you to access U3, which is actually a nothing floor. There's so many confused passengers here. Thought this is actually a platform going to the airport. No, you need to go up one more. So here's U2. You see the stairs right there. It's blocked off, not allowed. Either you take escalators or you take the lift. That lift is going upwards, so packed. Let's not do that. Okay, so just walk back and take the escalator. Oh, also one thing I forgot to say about this area. One thing is this cool stuff here. Cool stuff here. And the second thing is they actually put the arrival flight details here. Like what? So useless. Like it's the arrival time at the airport, and this is Tsing Yi. It's not even an airport. And it put the flight arrival information right here. So you like need to calculate it. So like one extra hour before the people that they were waiting for should arrive at the station. So weird, and it's only in Chinese too. Like what the hell? So that's why. Now that's good enough, and let's head up to the departure platform for airport, which the escalator is just behind here, I think. Hopefully there is an escalator. So off the exits at the bottom, there are 2 more exits that we're gonna see, but those are just direct entrances from the platforms into Maritime Square, which is weirdly named as F and G. There's no D, there's no E, but there's F and G. Like why? Why not just use D and E? It's so confusing. We have A, B, C, F, and G for this station. No D and E. So weird. But one more level up is the departure, which right here is actually U3. Like, bro, they don't let you to walk the stairs outside, but they won't let you walk here, and then they still have a small area right there that you can actually exit to U3. I think you just jump over and you can run into a U3. Like, bro. Here's U4 for the entrance gate. And reverse, you cannot come outside from the gates. You can only go inside. So tap from here will be $65 for your Octopus card. So it is a cumulative fare for the Airport Express. So that's why all of the previous trips that you have taken on the other MTR lines to come over to the station will be removed and then just overall calculate 65. So I only took like $10 to come over here from Hong Kong to go to Tsing Yi, $10. And I type my card is 55 from here. So just overall it's a 65 if you use the station. Then there's the platform right there, which we'll see the trains later on. I just spotted a couple because 10 minutes per train, which is not great. One more floor up will be the car park, so just gonna take up there and just show you a little bit. There are 3 lifts, and all of these lifts here are the jumbo lifts because they're huge for people with luggages as well. And also I kind of forgot about you mentioned about all of these floors that also have the roads. That's where you have seen outside of the spiral turns. You see, there they come. There's the spiral turns. Right there, they can connect to all of these floors with the cars and stuff. So, why the hell this is actually going down? I cannot go up? Yes, I can. Go up, please. Wait, is this still going down? Fudge! It is going down. Okay, never mind. I'll see you after we go back up. Okay, so I just dropped off at E2 and just changed to another one. There's E3 right there, E4, and we'll go up to E6 to check out the car park. So on this side. So it's just literally just a car park, there's nothing here. They actually have a map to show you the car park? Jesus Christ. So I'm just gonna head out real fast. There's the car park right there, and I think that you actually need to pay right there, so that's why let's not go any further. So that's the car park map right there. It's pretty crazy. This is the top floor, and we got people. There's the parking gates right there. So there that goes. Let's head back down. That's good enough. We'll go to Tung Chung Line now. We have done with everything over here. Right, back down to Tung Chung Line Concourse now. U1. Now the car park is 24 hours. It's a 24/7 car park, so you can park overnight. Overnight price is $85. while the hourly price is 19. Damn, that is expensive, man. Hourly 19. So it's like $40 if you want to just go and eat in the shops. So not worth, literally not worth. So because if you don't reach an hour, it will count as 1 hour. So if you like park for half an hour, it's gonna cost you 19 right away because that is not a full hour, so it's just gonna count as an hour. So that's why if you pay for cars, it's absolutely terrible. If you take like one trip, MTR, not over, like if you go across the harbor maybe, but when you go across the harbor when you're driving, you have to pay for the tunnel fees, so why not just take the trains? Got a little bit of a rush hour frequency, but now here's the spot where you enter the gates. We've got more shops here. That's the enter the gates side, and here's the outside the gates part that you also can go up, which this side you can actually just go up using the MTR station to hit the other floors of Maritime Square. That side is pretty much the same idea of the designs, it's just escalators, but the lift is right there. So, but I will go outside the gates for now to go up the floors, which will have exit F and G up here. So the bottom floor is the Hong Kong bound trains, as you have seen from the Airport Express, and the top floor is the Tung Chung bound. So we'll end the video at the Tung Chung bound. I will drop down one more floor afterwards to go back home, but up one floor, and that's basically already the first one for Hong Kong bound trains, which is just around here. If you want to go up another floor, it's actually right there, which I'm just gonna enter the gates from here and then go up one floor inside the gates, because you can still see the exits later on inside the gates. So here's one floor up. There's separate gates here for you to enter. The fares definitely went up. Before it was only $20 for the express in the morning, but now it's 25. And there's a train right there. What is that? That's another, is that an A train? That's an A train. So I've already spotted off the trains earlier on, and it was all A trains for the off-peak trains, and it's actually the same 5 trains for Tung Chung line, which is really unfortunate because of the middle station. So that's why they just come back, the trains. Here's exit G for Maritime Square. Just another exit, literally nothing special. Exit G right there for a different floor of that. Is actually just serving the Marks and Spencer, to be honest, right here, which is a what's that, department store. And that's G, just for that. And you can go through the Marks and Spencer to go back to where the shop's main building is. Enter the gates, and we have the Hong Kong bound trains right there. Missing sticker door right there. Just kidding. I thought it's missing sticker is an angle issue. There that goes. What train is this? Might be one of the trains I've spotted. Is that number 2 again? Yeah, I think that's number 2 again, which is one of the trains I've spotted. So you see the platform. The platform is pretty basic. There's literally nothing special here. So, but you will see later on when I explain the platforms during train spotting, you will see off the tracks very clearly where the Airport Express and where the Tung Chung line train goes. Really cool station in my opinion. It's really perfect so far. So it's just one thing that I'm not the biggest fan of is actually the location of the station. It's literally at the coast of the station, not close to any of the housing areas, which is the most unfortunate part. Oh, I cannot actually go up. Damn. Oh, here's where I go up. Damn. Oh, looks like they're fixing the platform doors. Is there like issues with the platform doors? Next train is in 7 minutes though, so I'm not seeing it, but I might see it later on when I come back down. One more floor to the Tung Chung bound platform. And made it up to platform 3 to Tung Chung and Disneyland Resort line. Also, of course, all of these stations have photos of the old Hong Kong, which you can feel free to walk all of the platforms to see all of the photos, which they're all generally should be different. And platform, same idea. The staff tent is cool though, because it's right that. And that's where I got the information earlier on by one of these staffs in here. Not me, someone else standing right next to me asking the staff, so that's why I heard it, about the toilet thing. And that's it. Oh, one more thing is the exit F, which is over here, which is the 3rd floor of Maritime Square. Not the 3rd floor, 4th floor, sorry, because this is U4, remember? right just behind this wall is the airport bound trains, which is in U4. So that's the 4th floor up. And here's where the gate is in the main center square area. Trying to focus properly for the videos. I'm clicking constantly on the screen. Lift is in the middle of the station. This is a refuge stairs. So cool. Right next to it. And we got some decent shops here. I've exited here one time. Buy some stuff for breakfast. And exit F right there. 3rd floor of Maritime Square. Lead inside. And that's it for Tsing Yi Station. Walk through. And that's it for Tsing Yi Station. We'll give our rating along with the K train that we're not able to see during the video earlier on. Good that we got this guy in for at least part of the video. We didn't get it during the train spotting session. I missed it. I think this is the only K train for the day. So at least we got one K train and it's good for the video. That's good enough for the video. Later on you'll see all A trains during the train spotting clips. But oh my gosh, look at how perfect the K train stopping spot is. So good. And you will see later on the A train stopping spots. Not gonna spoil it, but you already know what I'm gonna say. So I'm just gonna hold that there. You're gonna look at the clips later on to see the A train stopping spot. That's the K train one. I'm gonna give Tsing Yi Station a 4.5 out of 5. Everything is perfect except the location of it. Yes, have a car park, that's like extra marks given. And also one bad thing is the toilets. There's no toilets on the Tongchong line side. There that goes, no announcement again. This is set 15 for K train. There are no toilets. Bro, that's like completely unnecessary dudes right there. So the toilets is not even inside the gates at the Tongchong line area. It is at where the Airport Express is, which is absolutely useless. Who the hell would specifically go over to where Airport Express is to use the toilet? So that's one bad thing. The second bad thing is the location of it. You have to take a bus to go up to the estates area. So that's why I give it 4.5 out of 5. But the design of the station is absolutely perfect. There's no doubt about the station, no denying of any parts of this. Except maybe the connection from Tongchong Line to Airport Express, but that's like inevitable. You have to do it for Kowloon, for Hong Kong. You have to do it anyways. So connections are perfect into Maritime Square. It's useful shopping area. Are there Tsing Yi terminating trains? I don't think so. This is just a. So yes, also about the trains, Tsing Yi terminating special trains from Hong Kong will run during peak hours on weekdays. So that's why there is a turn back sightings just for Tsing Yi Station, so you'll see the turn back sightings later on. So that's all for Tsing Yi Station, 4.5 out of 5. Let's spot some trains.
Airport and Asian World Expo is arriving.
This is where the video I'm gonna shout myself out for the money. Paying $65 just to enter the gates to do the Airport Express. Unfortunately, I cannot go to the other Airport Express platform, so I'm actually going to take the Airport Express to H4 Expo later on, and then just come back. Then we can get to the outside platform. Plus, I actually need to get the clip on the train for a Airport Express A train. Here comes the first train for the video. Is a premium service. Just kidding, all of these are premium, but there that goes. A lot of people going abroad because it is. And here's the blue. Oh, I missed these trains already. Blue Airport Express trains. There that goes. And these are the only trains that actually they don't put the stickers on the doors. Oh my gosh, Airport Express also sucks. Yes, for the Airport Express doors, they actually don't open as far for the platform doors. Because the doors for the Airport Express is kind of narrow. It's way narrower than the other ones. Might stop here for a little longer though. What is this train? I actually didn't see the number. And there's a Tongchong Line A train just left there. That's really cool actually, this angle. What's the number for this train? 10. Is that the last A train? I mean, is that the last Airport Express train? I think there's 12. Sorry, I think there are 12. But 10 minutes per train for the entire day Airport Express, because there's not really having any like rush or not rush for this line. So there it goes. Now the Airport Express also is auto and is pretty fast, so that's why the driver is really enjoying his shift. The driver should enjoy this shift though, because this shift is really nice. I don't think the driver's cabin will be any different with the other driver's cabin of the Tongchong Line A trains. And there's a cargo car at the end.
往機場同埋博覽館嘅列車即將到達。前往機場和博覽館的列車即將到達。
This train arrived way earlier than I thought it was gonna be. Literally waited like 5 minutes. Oh, we got a special themed train right here. What? Yeah, we got a special themed train on the service. This is the last car that's actually available. You can actually see the cargo car from here, which is actually just right there. So, yeah, you can see the theme here a little bit. It looks weird, definitely. Like, what is that? Why is a panda thing? But the reason why actually you can see the cargo car here, which is K43 right there, you can see the cargo car. So, cargo car is right there. And it's actually, for Hong Kong and Kowloon Station, it is not visible on the platform for the cargo car because they will be actually loading the cargoes, aka the luggages that you actually did for in-town check-in. There's no in-town check-in for Tsing Yi, so that's why they just put it right there. But the other two stations, Hong Kong and Kowloon, has in-town check-in. That's where all of the in-town check-in packages for the planes, for the flights, will be loaded at the back of the Airport Express, because when you go into in-town check-in, you will pay the Airport Express fare immediately. And then you can have another area to exit back out, and then when you tap your card again, okay, that is such a slow door. When you tap your card again on the real gates, when you entered into the concourse and into the platforms here, it will be $0. Wow, that's really smelly though, what the hell? Alright, I'll take the next train and I will see you on the other side. So I was like weirdly standing here, so that's why the driver just got changed shifts. They just changed shifts over here, and then the driver literally asked me, am I okay? That really scared me because I was gonna get kicked out. I specifically paid for this just to get inside the platform and film, and also get onto the train to film. That's the train I took back from. Now, if you're already inside the gates, you can just take it. You can just continue taking the train, you can board it, but the subtitles should say drop off only, because you're not meant to enter the gates from here. Now, there's also the weird thing is with this actually, you see, like why? It's so weird, like why? The Airport Express have two doors, and then it only says car, but not the door number. While if you actually remember the Israel line thing, Israel line first class, they actually list out the door number for the first class when there's only one door. Like why is not 1.1 and 1.2? So stupid. Oh my gosh, the next train is so full. Honestly, playing the announcements here is pretty pointless because no one's going to be taking the train. Set number 4. Is that one of the trains I filmed earlier on? Now, you guys might be thinking, why the hell I went out? I could be inside the gate to film this train. But the thing is, it's just way too awkward inside an empty platform when you're not actually meant to stay inside and not meant to take the train. Although you can continue to take the train, you can just get back on and continue your way down if you actually like thought, oh, I actually want to go to Kowloon instead now. So then you can just continue and board the next train. But it's so awkward after I got asked by that driver, and then the driver actually ended her shift, so literally exit the gates. So that driver already exited the gates, and then there's the staff corner right there. and then he always regularly checks the platform, and it's really awkward. So that's why I just might as well just get out. Okay, so someone just got confused there. Someone just got confused and was thought that this is actually the platform to the airport. No, it just got point to the top now. There it goes. Set 4 for airport line, airport express. Used to calling airport line now. Now this train is banging doors, so get ready for it because I took this train over here. 607, 807, unfortunately it's not departing. Unfortunately, terrible. There it goes, driver's coming out checking. Wow, terrible. Oh, there it goes. Again, blinkers start to blink, so that's why. And the announcement didn't play at the time. Should be boom boom. Here comes the boom boom. There goes the boom boom right there. And while we're here, we're gonna explain the tracks here. So there that goes. So that's the upper floor for the section of the tracks that actually goes to Tsing Yi Bridge. Is going to connect over. The tracks that's on the side that the train didn't use is the turnback siding tracks for the Tsing Yi special trains during rush hours on weekdays. Today is a Sunday, so we're not going to see any terminating. And then you can see actually just on the other side, there's a little bit of opening right there. That is where the Airport Express bound for airport route drives out, and it's gonna combine with the track, and it's gonna run the same track on Tsing Yi Bridge. So that's why the frequency for Tung Chung line during rush hours to Tung Chung cannot increase. It has to be 6 minutes per train to Tung Chung the entire time because of the limited track on Tsing Yi Bridge for both Airport Express and Tung Chung line. And then and then there is a split at Sunny Bay Station, which is right after Lantau Link. So that's why they can run ahead for the Airport Express trains after that. But during this section between Tsing Yi and Sunny Bay, the Tung Chung line and Airport Express are running the exact same track. Here it comes for another train. I think it's another A train this time. Yep. If you see a number for the train on the top, then it's a K train, but number's on the bottom, so. Another A train. There it goes. A trains are so cool though, really. Not joking. Number 8. We just finished number 7. Now it's number 8. There's only 16 trains running on Tung Chung line the entire time, so. And they only use all the trains in peak, which is not peak, so oh my gosh. Terrible stopping spot. That is so bad. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Tung Chung line also has one of the worst stopping spots for some of the A trains. K trains usually sucks at Sunny Bay, but that's basically it for K trains. It's decent in the city stations, but the A trains are especially terrible in the city stations, but not too bad in the Sunny Bays. So, but generally speaking, A trains not that great at the stopping spots. These trains are old, man. These trains came in literally when this line opens in 1998. So it's really like 25 years plus for these trains. Might have refurbed for a little bit, but the K trains was introduced a little bit after that. They actually need more trains. That's why they just bought K trains. They bought 4 of them. Usually stop quite a long time at this station. Tung Chung line usually stops at the stations actually a little bit longer, considering there are more people, especially at these stations when they are changing to Airport Express. with the luggage rack. I mean with the luggages and stuff, so that's why they usually stop a little bit longer, just to make sure everyone got off. Yeah, but still here, still not departing. Wow, this station is really slow, isn't it? The clips. I might actually need to cut extras because it just doesn't move. Stupid trains. That'll be like 20 plus minutes for train spotting clips if I just do it. Okay, here it goes already. No announcements again. Already 2 minutes for this clip. Yeah, we're gonna start cutting. This is a weak train now. Yeah, that's a weak train. But look at that stopping spot. What? Another A train, unfortunate. Now for this one, we're gonna cut as soon as the door opens, and I will just cut until the door closes. More A trains, hopefully we can get at least one K train. The speed is really slow entering the station, and also leaving the station is also a little bit slow. Missing sticker! 2, okay. Because when it enters, the tracks also kind of splits, and also when it leaves, the track splits as well, so that's why it's so slow. And here it comes on the Chongqing service. Oh my gosh! More dreadful stopping spots, and it's really packed. Like a lot of people actually just get out here at Tsing Yi, which is not going even not like I mean this is like afternoon already, so maybe not so many people going to Disneyland, but okay. So this time I somehow don't need to cut. Literally the door just closed, but this is a really slow door closing. Literally the door just closed. You see, people haven't even cleared out yet. And then the driver just decided to close the doors. It's probably actually trying to, I think when they wait, it's trying to actually wait out the gap to make sure the trains space out evenly on the Tsing Yi Bridge. Because they need to cooperate with Airport Express. 前往东冲的列车即将到达. The train to Chongqing is arriving. I really like that announcement. The train to Chongqing is arriving. Just like that. I saw a train from distance. I don't know what it is. I just saw a train drive down. So later we can see the Airport Express tracks and another A train. Terrible. Oh my gosh. We're not using a single K train today. That'll be boring because we're just going to be seeing A trains today, literally, because Airport Express only A trains. 6. So we got 6, 7, and 8. That's kind of funny. Here comes another A train. Now, one Airport Express just drove down. I saw it from the outside. Is it terrible again? Oh my gosh, that's even worse than the other ones that we've seen so far. That is so bad. Look at that. That's so bad. Another slow door closing. What is that? The freaking A. The train that took over is not bad. It's not like terrible. It's not like accurate, but these are absolutely dreadful. Oh my goodness. Hopefully the other platform below us will be better. Perfect timing. There it is! Airport Express driving down on his own track to the platform behind us, which is the airport-bound platform. There it is. I know it's not that great. You cannot really see the outside views, but you can see the train. There's a little bit of the views, and our Chongqing train should be coming in, so I'm just going to leave the clip for now. So that's why this guy probably is going to wait here for a little bit, because it probably is going to let the Airport Express to go first. Will it be coming? Hopefully it is. There's the connection bridge. Unfortunately, I don't think it's coming yet though. Damn. Am I seeing a train-looking thing on the bridge? The answer is no. So let's just cut it. There is the train, another A train. Oh my gosh. Is that an A train or is that a K train? Yeah, that's another A train. Terrible. Well, no one at the back. Perfect. And another terrible stopping spot. Terrible. Not as bad as the other ones that we've seen. Number 9. What the hell are these numbers? 6, 7, 8, and 9. Bro. So funny. And well, now the thing is, we might see the exact same trains for the Hong Kong bound platform, but I'm not staying here for a little bit longer. But because it's just going to go to Tung Chung and just going to come back. It's really like 20 minutes. So I'm going to stay here. Not stopping for this guy though. I think the Airport Express might have left already. That is really loud. And A train again. Is it the same one? I want to say something bad really quickly, but I will check on what is the number of this train first. If it's the same one, then we're going to have the exact same trains. Is this 7? If this is 7, then it's the exact same batch. I'm not seeing numbers here. Pretty decent stopping spots here, but what's the number? It is 7. Yes, it is 7. So it's going to be the same train, so it's just going to be 5 A trains again. Which is unfortunate because I want to say something really bad, but whatever, it's okay. It's just to show how the trains entering and leaving the platform. So it's going to be 10 A trains. Full video A trains, unfortunate. I was running down the stairs and I heard some wrong motors, and then I saw the K train just left when I was walking down. Like literally just left when I was walking down. This is stupid. Yes, I literally saw the head of the K train right here when it left the tunnel. So the tracks over here is pretty cool because it's underneath the tracks that's actually at the top. So that's why you can have a different point of view with the trains here. And we'll zoom in, of course. So behind this pillar right there is the Airport Express track, so towards Hong Kong bound. Well, unfortunate. It's gonna be the exact same batch of trains, which is so unfortunate, but that actually saved me a lot of time instead of actually waiting for a complete new batch of trains. Wow, it's so empty. No one is leaving Disneyland yet, so that's why it's so empty. Literally no one is leaving Disneyland yet, so probably most of these guys are actually from Tung Chung and not from the Disneyland. Disneyland passengers probably going to come back at like 6 or 7 or even past that because they're going to wait for the daily night. What is that thing called? Nighttime, that nighttime, what's that thing called? Fireworks, there we go. I was like, what's that thing? Oh boy, never run the A train. Oh my gosh, never run the A trains. Jeez Louise, never run the A trains. Literally just film them on camera running the A train and almost got killed by it. Oh my gosh. Almost got murdered by running the A trains. Not even gonna say whatever this is. It's just gonna be H. No case. It's gonna be H. Number 2, I think. Yes, it is. Which the next one is 8. Is this 8? No, 6. Oh, is this 6 or 9? It's just basically 6 and 9 coming up, I think. Ta-da, ta-da. That's the short beats instead of a ta-da, ta-da. It is a ta-da, ta-da. That's the old KCR SP doors opening sound, which in the past doors opening doesn't have sounds, but after they modified it and have the unified PA system for doors closings and openings, they add in the ta-da, ta-da thing for all of the trains. Before it's only on the SPs. And then while the MLRs in the past, they have the dun, dun, like that. Dun, dun, like that. That's the door opening sound for the MLRs in the past. But after that, they also add in the SP dun, dun, thing on it, which is really weird. There it goes. Alright, here comes the next A. I don't remember what it is, but it's the same sequence as the earlier on, so I just refer to my notes. Here it comes. Now for Tsing Yi, the announcement they play so late that is like, it's not even arriving anymore. It literally played when the half of the train is already entered. So it should be like, the train to Hong Kong has arrived, not is arriving, which is oh, so funny. What is this one? 6. Oh my gosh, this one's packed though. 6 is the soft door closing, which is yeah. Unfortunately, right next to the staff tent. But for the Tsing Yi Station, where the stations actually have Airport Express, all of the staff for the stations actually wearing the Airport Express uniform, but not the yellow shirt that you see most of the time. The frequency this direction is terrible though. Earlier on it was like 5 minutes for the Tung Chung bound, and then this side is like, my gosh, who the hell stuck those stickers on there? It's like 7 minutes per train. That's so bad. That was a bad one. I didn't focus, so. While the train's waiting here, I just show you the tracks. You can see it's very complicated. So the right side is the way right is the siding tracks. It's going to drive back down from the back sidings for the Tsing Yi special terminating trains in rush hours, and then they will do a short trip from Tsing Yi start service back to Hong Kong. So the middle track right there is where this train came down, and then the split track on the side to the left is the Airport Express platform. Well, what a terrible end to the video. Didn't get up on time. Was looking on my phone and then failed.